Why did you come here? Ah, Considering the kindness you have shown me...
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like the training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
We've completed the task. Well, I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having...
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only...
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only...
Who is it?
Conqueror of D...
Huh. So it's Shell. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important... He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are. Let's...
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful—
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should—
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, the trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
I'll protect us.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of...
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the... Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I am also one of the Adepti.
Perfect! I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point.
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you want.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships. But a person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless.
Nobody's... Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe...
all right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. If I'm proven right, I'll return to...
It's a step in the right direction.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there!
I suppose you have a point. It would be...
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
on these super fresh fish.
The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look...
Well, I used to be so busy.
Huh, that's true.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst.
Why, isn't it? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to introduce Uncle T.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Leo.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Chising.
What? This grandpa? The same rank as me?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wit. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy...
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble...
Oh, Little Miss Ganyu. You're kind...
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling...
Oh, my apologies. It's not in... Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the
Oh, so you've been friends for
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Chising secretary.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you...
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior.
I don't know myself, really. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion?
With pleasure. Solving the Chising's problems has always been in my...
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then.
Love life. 5 times.
Feast your eyes. Try your luck betting on Jade?
Miss Ganyu. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaos.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, abusing his status as a member of the Chising to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary...
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo, without any evidence.
I see. It's not uncommon.
Well, is there any solution?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals.
In that case... I know what you mean, Ms. Ganyu. Ms. Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is...
Yes, you're right.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be...
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from... Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life.
What? Ugh. That rascal don't...
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax...
Tax...
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find...
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, they're every... I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your
Oh, of course. I'll read line by line and word... Here! That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the... Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to...
I told you so. Just as I expected.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny everything?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have...
Aha! You're right! Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the...
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be... Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the...
I'm afraid I can't go to Ching...
It's all right, Wei-Shin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your...
That's so considerate of you.
Welcome, welcome. How can an old I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid
Chingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life... Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other...
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a bit...
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng.
Of course you can, but... I'm not...
What?
I only do my woodwork and display... As for old documents and such, But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our...
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatu...
They must be plotting something against Liyue.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatuis... We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the secretary of the...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go
Frozen. Crisp, you'll get frostbite. Flash frost. Cold cut platter. It's time for a flash free. Frozen.
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
You're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone. Oh no!
I think you've had enough. About time you...
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying it. If you don't spill whatever you're we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts?
Fine. If you really want to know, then...
About to...
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chingsa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people.
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's...
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can—
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to—
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work.
No worries. It's always nice.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice after—
Let the show be... protect us. So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got. From One Min Restaurant. Some dining... This one is... Guangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too! This one is... Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Ms. Gon, I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fun.
Thank you so much.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life?
Isn't it... Huixin? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. I do hope that my business won't be a...
Groundless accusations? But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see—
What? Proven guilty? How come?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
I'm Master Lu.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr.
The lie? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this. I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu.
That's good.
I must say, your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshus.
My fault.
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever...
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with one...
Oh, you've helped me so much.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come.
If it's just a meal, there's no...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare.
All right.
What?